Hey guys, Jess here. I am at it again, rearranging my cube wall, I should say, rearranging my craft room. Like I'm going through, fine-tuning it, and tonight I am tackling my mixed media and tools. And so I've done a little bit of reconfiguring here of my wall cube unit. So I now have like empty cubes up here. I've transitioned all my kits down to the shelf here, and then I've added some shelves on either end to my cube units here, and I've also emptied some of these, done some reorganization here, envelopes and purging, and then this is like a catch-all right now. I will address that at some point. So I'm really looking to utilize like this row of shelves and all of these cube units to house my mixed media and tools. And I previously had them in these bins, and it was an okay system, don't get me wrong, I love them, but it wasn't ideal, and I was forgetting the supplies was there. So I was perusing Instagram and I came across this Instagram page, Lisa Soares, I think is how you say it. Soares, I believe is how it's spelled. I will make sure to link it in the description below. And she had the most amazing organization for all her tools and inks and mixed media and project life cards. And I fell in love with it, and I was like, that's the system for me. So I've slowly been picking up the pieces that I need to actually do it, put it together, and I have everything. And so I'm going to share with you the process of building this new storage, organizing everything, and showing you the end result. I'm super excited about it. And so I'm going to turn over here, and I purchased some of the wine inserts. They're like the 9 square inserts that go into the calyx unit, and then I think it's meant for like bottles of wine. So those are here, and I need to put them together. And then over here I have a bunch of acrylic containers. I have been on the hunt for these specific acrylic containers. I got all of these from TJ Maxx. I first shopped Amazon, and I tell you, for some reason acrylic containers are like super expensive right now, so I didn't end up really buying anything on Amazon. I went on the hunt. So these trays here I got from Amazon. They're 11.8 inches by 11.8 inches, and they're just like a large tray. They're from a company called Eco Home. Let me show you the label here. I tried to find them online and I didn't have any luck. But they're very similar to the Intra design, the like more expensive fridge organization containers. But like I said, these are at Marshall's and TJ Maxx, and I was able to pick up all of these. Some have covers on them. Some of them are just, open containers. I think I also found them in like the closet organization area. And this one's about half size. So I picked these up, and these are fridge organization bins with the little handle on here. I actually picked these up at a local store called Ocean State Job Lot, which is, I think, is like a damaged goods, like warehousey kind of place, overstock. I'm not really sure. But these ended up being $2.99 a piece, which is like an amazing deal. So as you can tell, I like bought out the shelf because I did need all of them. And then these ones here, I picked up some at TJ Maxx. I've had a lot of these, and I used them in my basket storage already. So I just picked up, I think, 8 more as I found them to complete my set. And then the other thing I purchased was acrylic egg storage containers, and you'll see what those are for later. But I picked up 3 of these. And again, I picked them up at, actually, I think these I got at Ocean State as well. One at TJ Maxx, and I think the other 2 at Ocean State. So like really inexpensive. So these are all my containers I'm going to be using. They're acrylic, so they're see-through. I'm going to be labeling them. I'm so excited. And so what I also want to show you is, and I'm sorry if I'm wiggling the camera too much, I am holding it in my hand, is here is all my supplies out on my table. And this is what I'm hoping to organize in these containers. So I've got thread, and I've got tools and paintbrushes and inks and typewriter ribbon and roller stamps and embossing and my foil quill and Cricut material, acrylic paints, like all my mixed media. This was my previous system before, which was just the bins, like I was saying before. A little bit neater because I had containers in here, but I'm really excited to graduate from this system. But yeah, this is a ton of supplies. So I'm really excited to see the end result. I hope you guys will join me and follow me on this organization journey. And we're going to get started first by putting together those calic inserts. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright guys, here they are all assembled and in the cubes. I love a no tool required assembly. That was the easiest thing to put together. So I got them all 5 put together, and here they are. Isn't that already looking amazing? So the cube I have here is the Target Threshold cube, and it is slightly bigger, I believe, than the Calyx. So as you can see, there's a little bit of wiggle room, a little bit of space with these inserts. So what I'm thinking is I might get some like little rubber feet or something just to prevent them from sliding around. I'll see what I can find on Amazon, but they fit beautifully other than that. And I'm so excited to get stuff in here. So I am going to now go ahead and organize all the different acrylic containers in here, and I'll show you what that looks like before they're filled. Hey guys, I'm back, and I am so in love already. Oh my goodness. You're looking at it right now. As you can see, like, I have all the acrylic containers in the cubbies and on the shelves. I am short a few, so I need to get 12 of those smaller ones, but I'll pick those up at another point. But I have enough to certainly get started. So I have all these full, and then I have the shelves full right here. Isn't that looking amazing already? So what I decided to do, I'll give you a little bit closer look. So I've the ones with the handles I have here on the bottom, and I've made that consistent across all the cubes, and then these ones here I'm putting on the other 2 tiers of the shelf. So we have some symmetry amongst the different cubes. And then so now really the fun part is kind of figuring out what is going to go in all of this stuff here. Oh, and you can see I have the egg containers here on this middle drawer. So this is the one cube that's slightly different, and you'll see what I do with those in a little bit. So now we're going to jump right into the supplies and kind of figure out what's going in each one of these containers. So let's hop over to my table and start sorting and organizing. All right, see you there. Hey guys, I'm back and I was able to put everything away that was on my table. It's all organized and I can see it. I think it's just stunning to look at, and I have room to grow, which is so exciting. So I have some ideas on maybe some other product that I want to transfer over to this new storage system, but for now all my tools and mixed media is put away. So I'll give you a close-up here of what I've done. So these trays here I'll house like inks, paints, markers, and the larger tools that I could not fit into the smaller bins and narrower bins. So this first one is ink blocks, and I have some rubber stamps in the back. This is all my inks that I have. Well, I shouldn't say all. These are all my non-close to my heart inks, so Distress and others that I've gotten from kits. Here are my watercolors. Here are my touch markers from close to my heart. This is embossing tool and mats for thread, doing stitching, excuse me. And then this smaller tray is glue sticks. Isn't that awesome? So I need to label these. That will come another day, but I just love the way that looks. Doesn't that look awesome? So next cubby over here, I have some room to grow. Not sure what's going to go there yet. But here is the trick with the egg tray. It holds your roller date stamps perfectly. Isn't that awesome? They each have their own little cubby. I think it's just perfect. They don't shuffle around. They fit beautifully. Oh, it's just awesome. So awesome. So I'm excited to have that. So I have room to grow for more roller date stamps, which is great. The ones that are larger, I just put in a narrower tray here, right above the other ones, so they're close by. So next are my watercolor and different pigment-based inks, and then acrylic paint. So these ones were a little taller, and I was worried they weren't going to fit. But these top sections had just a little bit more room. So it actually worked out that these shelves were a little shorter, so I could fit the taller acrylic bottles here. And again, I have some empty containers up here. Here are the rest of my acrylic paints, which is awesome. Another empty container, and then up top here, blending brushes, paint brushes, and sponges. So my tools are right by the product that I will, or the mixed media that I will use with them. So I did that intentionally. So everything's like right next to each other. So it makes it easy to find. So next cubby over, I got all my powders, my pigment powders. And then below that, texture paste, my various creative glazes, and then my Nouveau embellishment mousses. Above the, oh, I already covered this. So my powders. Below that, not above, below. This, you've seen this before in my room tours. It's a close to my heart desk organizer caddy. Paper on the bottom, my close to my heart inks there on the top. And next cubby, I've got my We Are Memory Keepers typewriter ribbon, 2 more bins that I can grow into. Then I have embossing powder, my fuse tool, my, oh, what is this called? I forget. Organizer Express. It's a label maker. One of the older ones that you squeeze and make the really cool, like, vintage looking labels. I'm drawing a blank on the actual name of it. These are my silhouette pens, my foil quill, and my embossing gun. So again, heat gun, I should say. So then you can see I have my embossing heat gun here, and embossing powders right below, right? So it all makes sense. Then I have some embroidery thread, or the twine, I should say. My foil quill foils, which again is right above my foil quill. And here's my embroidery thread, regular thread, some texture tools, and some glitter paste. And that is all my mixed media, all nicely organized. I can see it. I just think that it's so pretty to look at. So I am going to label the fronts of these, and again, I'm going to continue to go through my craft room and kind of see what else I can put into these cubbies. I think Project Life cards are one of them. I'm thinking about, I think she had like chipboard frames, which I really love that idea. So I'm just going to continue to go through my drawers and my bins and see what else will fit in these containers. I just really love the look, and I'll just kind of pan back a little bit to show you like my whole wall as a whole here. Doesn't that look great? It's just so aesthetically pleasing. And I can see everything. I know where everything is. It just is awesome. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I hope I've given you some ideas on how to store mixed media. And thank you so much for watching. I appreciate your support. And I will see you guys again soon. Have a great night. Bye.